Hi guys, Thunder E here and welcome to our review of the Google Nexus 9, the latest tablet from Google on the Nexus line and made by HTC. Retails for $399 for the 16GB version, and we'll find out exactly if this tablet is really worth purchasing, especially at that price point. So let's jump in. Taking a look at the Google Nexus 9, it sports an 8.9-inch IPS LCD display at 4.3 aspect ratio. This is a QXGA 2048 by 1536 display, Gorilla Glass, and it looks pretty good in sunlight. Now, powering this device, you have an NVIDIA processor. It's a 64-bit Tegra K1 dual-core processor, 2.3 gigahertz. This is actually a solid processor, 2 gigs of RAM. You've got an 8-megapixel camera right there with LED flash, and in the front you have a 1.6 megapixel front-facing shooter. Again, like I said, the display is nice. It's solid, but it's not spectacular, but it does a very good job, especially in sunlight or in daylight out there. So you do have some solid performance from the display. Now, the Nexus 9 has a couple of features like the double tap knock, which allows you to unlock the device, which is pretty cool. So you have that built into it and actually gives you some really solid performance. The battery in this thing is fantastic here. It's a 6700 milliamp battery, and as you see as we're going through the settings, which are well laid out, especially for a tablet, it looks much better here. If you can go into the battery, Google says about 9 hours of battery life. I've gotten about 11. It says 14 hours left, but this thing really chugs along, and this is also with me doing some gaming on there. So the battery is actually really solid. I love the battery life on this thing, and it does a very good job there in terms of performance. Of course, you still have battery saver mode, so you can always turn that on to actually eke out some more battery life, and you can see the indicator with the orange bar across your device. So that is also nice and solid to see. The Nexus 9 also comes with boom sound speakers. Yes, there's dual front firing speakers well hidden on the sides there of the Nexus 9 to give you some really solid sound. And I was quite impressed just listening to watching YouTube video and watching other videos as well as gaming on this device. So as I jump into a YouTube video, which we're not actually going to watch, but we'll watch something else, I wanted to actually show you some gaming with the Nexus 9, and just so you can listen to the sounds and see how well it performs. Gaming, oh my god, it's fantastic, smooth, buttery free. But anyway, let's jump in. You can check it out and make a decision on how well it sounds and how well it games. So you heard the sound sample of the speakers and also just looking at content. The HTC boom sound built in sounds fantastic, does a very good job there. So for a consumption device, it's really good. Now, when you're talking about productivity, Google's packed in a couple of applications there with Google Apps, Google Spreadsheets, and Google word processing, but I still don't feel that it works well on this tablet because the software doesn't allow for true multitasking and is not as adaptive as I would like, especially considering what Samsung does with their multitasking on their tablet. So that's something I wanted to see, but that's more of a fault of Android 5.0 on there. Still, the Nexus 9 is still a solid device. You can get it in 3 colors: indigo black, lunar white, as well as sand. So you've got different color variants on there. It's got NFC, of course. It's got Bluetooth 4.1. Also, it's 802.11 AC wireless with 2x2 MIMO wireless routers. So you've got solid performance all around with this tablet. So let's go ahead and round up this review about the Nexus 9. So we've seen a couple of features from the Nexus 9. We do like, of course, the ability, it has the knock to unlock, and it's got the front-firing speakers, which is great on there. And I love the processor. It handles games very, very well. So I like that from the Nexus 9. Does a solid job there. The camera is decent, nothing special, which is why we didn't really show much on the camera. But overall, as a package, it is a solid offering. Now, if you're an Android user and you're looking for an Android tablet, this is probably a tablet to get. If you're looking for a tablet in general, I don't know, because one of my main gripes with Android 5.0 is the lack of proper multitasking, especially with the introduction of the Nexus 6 and the Nexus 9, which are larger screen devices, where I can't maximize my screen space by doing two things at the same time and things like that. So that's something it doesn't have. It's a software thing and not the Nexus 9 itself. The hardware is great. I think HTC has done a great job in there on every aspect, from sound to battery life to just functionality and also performance. So I give the Nexus 9 that. Some will ask me, is it worth at the price of $399? For me, not so much, because at $399, I think I have better offerings for productivity. This is not a productivity tablet. This is more of a consumption tablet, and at a consumption rate is great. So if you're looking for something on Android that really does performance, consumption, entertainment and all that, the Nexus 9 is really the tablet for you. If not, then you have to look for something else. But let me know your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think about the Nexus 9? Have you picked one up? Do you like it? Do you want something else? Do you think it's worth the price? I would love to know. Leave your comments down below. And also, guys, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video so we can make more videos for you. Do subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.